Yes. So today we'll start a new topic. And before starting the new topic, once we'll revise whatever we left yesterday, okay? Whatever some parts of the questions we left yesterday. So I'll start with that. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. So now be ready for the answer once again. Some questions you will get like which we have done yesterday.
Okay,
But
ma'am.
okay, fine. So is it visible on your screen?
Um, yes, ma'am.
Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So yes, the first question, it's written number 2 here. Okay, fine. So what will be the answer?
Ma'am, he is an old man.
He is an old man. Good. Okay. Now the next question. So what will be the answer? I dash a new pen.
Ma'am, I have a new pen.
I have a new
New
pen.
pen.
Okay. The next, he dash slowly. What will be the answer?
Ma'am, he runs slowly.
He runs
He runs
slowly.
slowly. Okay. So here we have discussed yesterday that he is singular. So we will use runs with he. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The next, what will be the answer?
Have you gone to the party?
Have you gone to the party? Good.
Party.
Okay. So here once again the question is for you, Shashwat and Shrishti, both of you. How many alphabet is there in English? Okay.
Ma'am,
Shashwat,
one.
you know the answer. Okay, fine. Shashwat. Let us give chance to Srishti today. Srishti,
Yes, ma'am. One.
so what will be the answer?
Uh,
How many
one.
alphabet is there in English?
26. 26. Sorry.
Okay, fine. 26. Shashwat, is it right? Is she right?
No, ma'am.
No. So what will be the answer?
Ma'am, there are one alphabet in English.
There
Ma'am,
is
one alphabet.
one alphabet and 26 letters are there, right?
Yes. Yes,
So
ma'am.
what is alphabet?
Uh,
What is alphabet? We discussed yesterday, right? What we discussed yesterday, Shashwat?
ma'am, alphabet. Ma'am, I forgot.
You forgot. Okay, so we discussed that a group, a set of 26 letters is known as alphabet. Okay, see the definition is written over here. A set of letters in a fixed order is called alphabet. And there are 26 letters in English alphabet. Okay, Srishti, is it
Okay,
clear?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ओके अल्फाबेट 26 नहीं होता है अल्फाबेट एक ही है उसमें 26 लेटर्स होते हैं क्लियर
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
okay now see these are the letters and this particular set A to Z arranged in a systematic order is called alphabet clear
Yes, ma'am.
okay now after learning alphabet the next comes here is letter combines together to make okay Shashwat knows the answer so let us give chance to Srishti what will be the answer
Ma'am, I
letter
don't know.
combines together to make yes Srishti
Ma'am, I
letters
don't know the answer.
don't know the answer okay fine C-A-T these are letters C-A-T C is a letter A is a letter and T is a letter we combined all these three letters and what we got tell me by combining all these three letters what we got C-A-T
Ma'am. Ma'am, cat.
Cat. Now, what is cat? It's a
Ma'am, it is a word.
word. Okay. So, letter combines together to make a word. And then words combine together to make a
Sentence.
sentence. Clear? So here is the definition of sentence. What is sentence? A group of words that gives a complete sense is called sentence. Okay? Matlab,
Yes, ma'am.
first, the condition is that it should be a group of word. Okay? Many words should be there. It means it can be more than two. Sometimes one can also give a complete sense, but yes, it's every more often it's two or more than two. So it should, for the first condition is that it should be a group of words, and the second condition is that it should give a sense. Okay, means it should have some meanings, right?
Yes.
Meaningless
Yes, ma'am.
combination of word cannot be called a sentence. Okay, so we'll have a short
Yes.
exercise, short questions on this, and then we'll move on to our next topic. So identify sentences. Now tell me, is the first question means number A is sentence or not? This is my dog. Is it a sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay. Now, next. Has she given you a pen? Is it a sentence? Is it a sentence? Has she given you
Yes,
a pen?
ma'am.
Okay, it's a sentence. Okay. Now, can anyone tell me what is wrong with this sentence? Something is wrong? Who can find out the mistake here? Number B. Has she given you a pen? What's wrong there? Yes? Nobody?
No, ma'am.
Has she given me a pen? Don't you think it's a question? And it should end with the question mark? Yes
Ma'am,
or no?
but it is ending with a full stop.
Yes, that's I'm telling. No, it's wrong. This is only the mistake that you had to find. Okay, so it should end with what? There should be what?
Ma'am, question mark.
Question mark. Okay, now let's move on to third number. This not is a dog. Now, is it a sentence?
No, ma'am.
No, it's not a sentence. Now, why it's not a sentence, Shashwat? Can you tell me? It is combination of words. I guess 5 words are there, but still we cannot call it a sentence. Why?
Ma'am, because this sentence has no meaning.
No meaning. Okay.
This sentence is meaningless.
Yes, exactly. It is meaningless, so we cannot call it as a sentence. Now, next,
Sentence.
number D. What a beautiful girl. Now, what is it?
Ma'am, a sentence.
A sentence. Now, Shashwat, can you tell me what kind of sentence is it?
Ma'am, exclamatory sentence.
That's great. So, Shashwat, your camera is off. How you will show me the thumbs up?
Ma'am, now it's on.
Now it's on. Okay. So, let's move on to the next question. They not are rude. Now, what about this? Is it a sentence?
No, ma'am, this is
No.
not a sentence.
Okay, fine. So, why?
Ma'am, because this sentence, there is no. Ma'am, this sentence is meaningless.
Of course, it is meaningless. Okay. So, how can you make it meaningful?
Ma'am, they are not rude.
Exactly. That's great. Okay, very nice. Very good, Shaswat. Now, Shrishti, please switch on your camera and be active. You're not supposed to listen. Just answer. Now, next. She is very rude. Now, what about this?
Oh, Lord.
Ma'am, this is a sentence.
Yes,
अरे
it is
कॉल
a
आ रहा है
sentence.
किसी का क्या
Okay. So now, what happened, Shaswat? Is there any problem?
Yes, ma'am. Network issue. I can't see anything.
You can't see anything,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Now, is it okay now?
No, ma'am. I think
I'm not visible to you?
no, ma'am.
Fine. I'm just giving you 2 seconds. Just quickly leave the class and join back again. Now we are going to start the most important topic. So just leave the class quickly and join back.
Yes, ma'am.
Quickly. Okay. So Shristi,
Yes, ma'am.
is everything visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what's written there on the screen?
He dash an old man.
Yes. Is it so?
Yes, ma'am. Screen.
Okay,
Ma'am,
okay.
now can I see it? Now I can see everything.
What's there on the screen?
Ma'am, he dash an old man.
Okay, I think I'm not share the new PPT. Okay, fine. Just wait for a minute. I'm going to share a new PPT for you. Oh, yes. Now, what is visible there?
Yes, ma'am. Day 2 tenses.
Okay, fine. So today we are going to start the most important topic of English, tenses. Okay, and most of us think that it is very tough. Okay, so how many of means who feels that it is tough? Shaswat or Srishti?
Ma'am, me, I feel tough tense.
You feel that
Tough.
tense is tough. And what about Srishti?
Ma'am, same. I also
Same.
feel tough.
Okay, fine. So today I'll tell you something different. Before starting the class, we'll have a good thought today. So what's the thought here? Who can read it out?
A person,
Ma'am,
a
Hmm.
person who never made a mistake, never
Tried.
tried anything new.
Okay. And it's said by Albert Einstein, the person who never made a mistake, never tried anything new. Okay. Means if you are trying something new, if you try something new, it's obvious that will make a mistake, and making mistake is very common. Okay. So nothing to worry. So now we'll move to our topic, tenses. Now, can anyone tell me what is tense and what we exactly read in this topic, what we exactly learn in this topic? Tense. Just read it out. What's written over there?
the tense stands for a verb formed to express time of action.
Hmm. Tense stands for the verb to express the time of action. Now, what does it mean? ठीक है? So I'll explain here in Hindi and listen very carefully. टेंस में आखिर हम लोग क्या पढ़ते हैं? ऐसा क्या है इसमें कि हम लोग को इतना ज्यादा टफ लगता है, या फिर बहुत ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड लगता है? इतने सारे स्ट्रक्चर्स है, इतने सारे फॉर्मेशंस है, सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन पॉजिटिव में कुछ, नेगेटिव में कुछ, क्वेश्चन में कुछ, तो इट बिकम्स वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड, बट अगर इसको एक बार अच्छे से समझ गए ना, तो इट इज द इजिएस्ट थिंग, आई गेस. ठीक है ना? पूरे के पूरे टेंस में ये जो पूरा टॉपिक हमारा चलेगा, इस पूरे टॉपिक में हम लोग जो पढ़ने वाले हैं वो ये है कि टेंस जो है ना, वो एक्शन के टाइम को बताएगा. ठीक है ना? एक्शन का टाइम का मतलब क्या है कि वेदर वी आर डूइंग दैट एक्शन इन आवर प्रेजेंट, और वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन इन आवर पास्ट, और वी आर प्लानिंग इट आउट फॉर आवर फ्यूचर. इन तीनों के अलावा कोई ऑप्शन है? बताओ. या तो काम हम अभी करेंगे, नहीं तो कर चुके हैं पास्ट में कभी, और नहीं तो फ्यूचर में कभी करेंगे. इन तीनों के अलावा कोई और ऑप्शन है?
No, ma'am.
नहीं. ठीक है, तो टेंस एग्जैक्टली यही है कि हम जो कोई भी काम, जिस भी एक्शन के बारे में हम बात करेंगे, वो एक्शन हमारा किस टाइम पर हुआ है. टाइम मतलब वो हमारे प्रेजेंट का है, वो हमारे पास्ट का है, वो हमारे या हमारे हमारे फ्यूचर का है. ठीक है, तो पूरे टेंस में ये जो पूरा टॉपिक इतना बड़ा लगता है ना, इस पूरे टेंस में हम लोग सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक चीज पर ध्यान देंगे. किस चीज पर ध्यान देंगे? बताओ. एनीवन? टेल मी. पूरे के पूरे टेंस में व्हाट वी विल सी, एंड वी विल ओनली कंसंट्रेट ऑन द फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब. व्हाट?
Ma'am, form of
Form of verb. Now tell me, how many forms of verb are there? How many forms are there of a verb? Christy, can you tell me? Anyone?
Ma'am, 5.
5, exactly 5. ठीक है, तो अब इस पूरे टॉपिक में हम लोग ये सीखेंगे कि कौन से टेंस में कब कब कौन सा वर्ब फॉर्म हम यूज करेंगे. क्लियर? इज इट क्लियर? Yes, again, is there any issue, Shaswat?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So in this topic, what we are going to cover? Tell me.
Ma'am, the form of a verb.
Form of verb. Okay, tense is all about the form of verb. Okay, which tells us, which expresses the time of action. Now, what are the three times of action? Present, past, and future. Right.
Future.
So if I'll talk about
Yes,
the kinds
ma'am.
of tense, how many kinds of tense are there, or how many types of tense are there?
Ma'am, tense are of 3 types: present,
Okay.
past, and future.
Tense is of three types: present, past, and future.
Future.
What is happening here? Now see, kinds of tense. Now we are having some examples here and see all the examples very carefully. So the first example here of present tense, see, we can write present tense in many different ways. Okay, like the first example, read it out, Shaswat.
Yes, ma'am. Kinds of tense. Present tense. She plays tennis.
Okay,
I
next.
am going to school.
Next.
Third, you have done your homework.
Next.
4, I have been living here since 2020.
Okay, so all these sentences, four sentences are written over here, and you know, all these four sentences are of present tense. Okay, सारा का सारा यहाँ जो चारों sentences मैंने लिखा है, ये चारों के चारों जो है present tense में ही है. But don't you think that all the tenses are having different verb forms? Like, what is the verb here in the first sentence? Okay, now Srishti will answer here. What is the verb here in the first sentence, Rishti? Yes, Srishti, are you there?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So what is the verb here in the first sentence?
Ma'am, V3.
V3, I'm not asking about the form of verb. I'm just simply
Oh,
asking what is the verb here. Yes?
present.
I'm asking the verb. यहाँ verb क्या है, कौन सा form है? I'm not asking that. ये चारों के चारों present हैं. ठीक है, ये चारों के चारों present form में है. लेकिन I'm asking कि first वाला जो हमारा sentence लिखा है, she plays tennis. What is verb there?
Ma'am, screen is not clear.
Screen is not clear. Is it so?
Yes, ma'am.
Saswat?
Ma'am, screen is not clear.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the verb here, Saswat? Number one?
Ma'am, plays.
Exactly, plays. Okay. Number two?
Going.
Going. Okay. Only going is the verb. Nothing else?
Ma'am, going to school. Ma'am, going
Hmm.
to.
Going is a verb and am is also a verb, you know, helping verb.
Yes, ma'am, helping verb.
So now number three, what is the verb here?
Ma'am, have done.
Have done, exactly. Now number four,
Have been.
have been
Have been
leaving.
living.
Okay, so Saswat, tell me what is the difference in all these four sentences? She plays tennis.
Ma'am,
I am going to school. You have done your homework. I have been living here since 2020. What is the difference?
ma'am, in all these sentences, we use different types of verbs like V1, V2, V3.
V1, V2, V3. Now, where we have used V1, Shaswat, please tell me in all the four sentences.
Ma'am, she plays tennis. Ma'am, plays is V1.
Is it so?
No, ma'am, V3.
V3? Is it V3, Shaswat? Please
Ma'am,
is
V4.
V5 here, right? What is
Okay,
this?
ma'am.
V5, okay.
Ma'am,
Now what is
V5.
going?
Ma'am, V4.
Okay. Now done. What is done?
Ma'am, ma'am, V3.
V3, okay. Then next, leaving
V4.
V4, okay. So all these are the examples of present tense. ठीक है? अभी
Yes,
इतने पे
ma'am.
ये खत्म नहीं हुआ. अभी हम इन चारों का हिंदी मतलब भी देखेंगे, ठीक है? फर्स्ट वाला जो सेंटेंस है, she plays tennis. What is the Hindi meaning of the sentence? Please tell me.
मैम मैम वो टेनिस खेलती है.
Okay. वह टेनिस खेलती है. Okay. Now number 2, I am going to school.
मैं विद्यालय जा रहा हूँ.
Okay, exactly. Now third number, you have done your homework.
तुमने अपना गृह कार्य किया है.
Okay. तुमने अपना गृह कार्य किया है. Is it the proper Hindi of this? तुम अपना
मैम
गृह कार्य मतलब होमवर्क. See, I don't know Hindi properly, but still I know something, not everything. Okay. तो इसका जो हिंदी होगा वो होगा कि तुम अपना होमवर्क कर चुके हो. ठीक है?
ओके मैम.
हाँ. Now fourth, what will be the Hindi of this?
मैम
मैं यहाँ
सृष्टि.
2020 से रह रहा हूँ.
मैम स्क्रीन क्लियर नहीं है.
Screen is not clear. Why so? It's PPT is there. Why it's not clear? I think
मैम आई
network
डोंट नो
issue is there at your
बट
end.
स्क्रीन इज नॉट क्लियर.
Shaswat, is it clear?
यस मैम.
Screen is clear. Okay, fine. I'll share the video also. Don't worry. I'll share the video. Okay, you can read it
ओके
out from
मैम.
there also. But still, you have to join the class. Okay, Srishti.
ओके मैम.
Now we'll move on to the next tense, that is past tense. Okay. Now past means what the past mean, Shaswat?
मैम द थिंग विच वी हैव डन इन द
Thing.
पास्ट.
The action. Okay. The action that has already happened. Okay. हम लोग जो काम कर चुके हैं. ठीक है? Like
यस मैम.
here. He
द
plays
एक्शन विच
tennis.
हैव बीन.
Yes.
यस मैम.
शी प्लेज टेनिस मतलब वो टेनिस खेलती है. और यहाँ पे लिखा है शी प्लेड टेनिस मतलब वो टेनिस खेलती थी कभी पास्ट में. राइट?
यस मैम.
अंडरस्टूड द डिफरेंस?
यस मैम.
ठीक है. अभी यहाँ देखो प्रेजेंट में हमने यहाँ पे V5 यूज किया है, लेकिन पास्ट में हमने क्या यूज किया है? विच फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब इज दिस? V2. ठीक है?
V2.
नाउ सी, I was going to school. Sorry, there should be a gap. I was. ठीक है? I was going to school. Now, what does this mean? मैं स्कूल जा रहा था. ठीक है? प्रेजेंट में हमने जो सेंटेंस लिखा I am going to school means मैं स्कूल जा रहा हूँ. और अभी जो पास्ट में हमने सेंटेंस पढ़ा, मैं स्कूल जा रहा था कभी पास्ट में. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the third sentence we have written here is, sorry again the spelling of you is wrong. You had done your homework. तुम अपना होमवर्क कर चुके थे. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
And the fourth one, I had been living here since 2020. Now, Sashwat will tell me the Hindi of this sentence.
I had been living here since 2020.
मैं यहाँ
मैं
2020
यहाँ
से रह रहा
2020
था।
से रह रहा था।
ठीक है। सो दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन प्रेजेंट टेंस एंड पास्ट टेंस। अब बहुत ध्यान से दोनों को कंपेयर करो। ऐसा नहीं लग रहा कि सिर्फ वर्ब चेंज हो रहा है। देखो शी तो सेम ही है, टेनिस भी सेम है। व्हाट चेंज्ड? ओनली द वर्ब। प्लेस था, प्लेड बन गया, राइट? एम गोइंग था,
यस मैम।
वॉज गोइंग बन गया। हैव डन था, हैड डन बन गया। हैव बीन लिविंग था, हैड बीन लिविंग बन गया। सिर्फ वर्ब ही तो चेंज हो रहा है, राइट?
यस मैम।
So that's why we call sentence as the form of verb which simply tells us about the time of action. सिर्फ ये थोड़े थोड़े verb forms में changes होकर के पूरा का पूरा action का time ही change हो गया। अगर हम plays लिख दिए तो उससे समझ आ गया कि हमारा जो टेंस है वो प्रेजेंट में है। अगर हमने उसको प्लेड कर दिया तो हम समझ गए कि हमारा जो टेंस है वो पास्ट में है। ओके,
ओके
now
मैम।
let's say future. Future tense. She will play tennis. वो टेनिस खेलेगी. I shall go to school. मैं क्या? Tell me the Hindi.
मैं विद्यालय जाऊंगा।
जाऊंगा. Good, exactly. You will do your homework.
तुम
तुम अपना
अपना गृह
होमवर्क.
कार्य करोगे।
Okay. I shall have been living here since 20. Sorry, it cannot be 2020, since 2020. Okay, I shall have been living here.
मैं यहाँ
रहूंगा कभी फ्यूचर में, right?
मैं यहाँ रहूंगा।
Now see. Before moving on to the next topic of tenses, like learning the different parts, parts of this present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay, the very important thing is to learn this verb forms. ठीक है, जब तक हम लोग को ये वर्ब फॉर्म्स लर्न नहीं रहेंगे तब तक हम लोग कुछ भी नहीं कर पाएंगे। ठीक है, मतलब अगर हम लोग को वर्ब फॉर्म्स नहीं याद है तो हम लोग उसका यूज नहीं कर पाएंगे टेंसेस में। Okay, so here are some verb
ओके।
forms for you and then you have to learn it. Clear?
क्लियर मैम।
See, many verb forms are there. I have tried to give almost it's 20 to 30 verb forms. So before starting the next class, I guess we'll disconnect in 7 minutes. Okay, because we are having time of 40 minutes. Zoom allows a meeting of 40 minutes. Okay, so we'll disconnect in 6 minutes. Remaining 6 minutes are there. So before leaving the class, I just want to tell you that all these verb forms, you have to note it down in your copy. Now, how you will note it down? Just take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot of
मैम
the
आई हैव
first page
टेकन।
taken, and then this next page. Take the screenshot quickly. Taken?
मैम वेट। यस मैम टेकन।
Taken? Srishti, have you taken the screenshot?
Yes, ma'am.
Now it should be written in the copy. It doesn't mean that you have taken the screenshot and you're going to read it from the phone. It's not like that. Okay, it should be written in the copy. And Shaswat, as I have told you, that we'll have a pen paper day. You know, you're having one offline class one day.
यस मैम।
Okay, so on that day, everything will be checked. Okay, and Srishti,
ओके
you
मैम।
too. Whenever you will come for offline classes, you have to come with your copy. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Is it not like that that you are attending the online class and you will take it very easy, that we have attended, we have taken the screenshot and we are having the notes? Not like that. Everything should be in the copy. Okay, whatever notes are there, everything should be there in the copy and I'll check it. Okay, so for today, what we have discussed, first thing we have discussed the sentence. Okay, we have not discussed the detail of sentence, that also we will do later on, but today we have done tenses and then it's 3 types and few examples. Now for today, your homework will be to make another 4 sets of example of each tense. Like 4 example are given of each tense. Present tense 4,
ओके
past
मैम।
tense 4, future tense 4. Right?
यस मैम।
And your homework will be to make another 4 sets of examples of each kind of tense. Okay?
ओके मैम। ओके मैम।
And yes, as I've already told you that Zoom allows us only a meeting of 40 minutes. So yes, be very strict to the time. Okay, whatever will be the time link, I guess the same link will be used every time. Okay, we'll not create
Okay,
link
ma'am.
again and again. I'll just reschedule the meeting again and again and we'll use the same link. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So for today, we'll end here and just complete your work. We'll meet again in our next class. Okay? Till then, just
Okay,
complete
ma'am.
your work. And yes, if you want to see the video again or if you want to revise it once more, okay, the video will be recorded and it will be sent to you. Okay? This also I have
Okay, ma'am.
decided to do, because online class is there, and sometime it may happen that I cannot revise the previous thing, so video will be provided to you. Just have a look whenever you need. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so shall we end the class for today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Srishti, is everything clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, Shaswat, what we have decided, what we will show at the end?
Ma'am, ma'am, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up means you have understood everything?
Yes, ma'am.
No doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. That's great. Okay. So, we'll meet again next day. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, till then, take care.
Hari Om, ma'am.
Okay, Hari Om.